reindeer was a little devil thing who was brought to life on the silver screen. Used to make them chuckle, now he makes them scream. It's Bendy and the Devil's Swing.
Thomas and Percy enjoy working in the docks. They like the sea air and the sound of the gulls, even though they're pretty damn annoying. But one day, the friends were feeling hot and bothered. A crane was causing trouble. His name is Cranky, and this was his first day at the docks.
You useless little bitches.
He called from above.
If you put these trucks inside lines, then I wouldn't have to travel so far.
Bullshit,
said Thomas.
No crane's ever complained before.
Well, I'm complaining now.
And Cranky banged his load down to the quayside.
And I told it to
Later, the two engines met Gordon and James and told them about Cranky.
Cranes are a bunch of sky-high bastards. They need to feel important like a big express engine.
Now, if you two weren't so small and ugly, you'd probably pull more hose like me, because I'm so splendid. Whoops, looks like my splendid arse slipped one out.
When Cranky found out that the big engines agreed with him, he grew bossier still.
Come on, push those trucks closer to me.
But Percy was too upset to concentrate, so he pushed the trucks too far. Poor Percy. Then Cranky played a trick on Thomas.
Push your trucks onto the outside line. It's easier for me to load up.
So Thomas did. But Cranky left the loads beside the trucks, not in them.
You must have known my arm can't reach you there,
complained Cranky. This mix-up caused confusion and delay. Sir Topham Hatt was most upset.
Thomas and Percy, this new crane has an important job to do. I heard you have not been helping him. You will go to your shades and consider how you will be helping him tomorrow.
Now Thomas and Percy were upset too. That evening, a big storm raged across the island. Cranky and the engines were trapped at the docks.
We're sure to be safe inside this shed,
said Duck, but he was wrong.
Oh my god, I can't stop! Watch out, I'm gonna cream!
What? What the fuck is that fucking bomb? What the Oh my god! Oh my god!
Help! Called the engines from inside the shed.
I can't,
called Cranky. When the storm was over, Sir Topham Hatt rushed to the scene of destruction.
Cranky, what the hell have you done? Thomas and Percy will help you. Once you're back up there, you should help me with your engines.
And tell them that I'm sorry I was rude to them.
So it was you. I always remember an apology.
Thomas and Percy soon came to the rescue. And it wasn't too long before Cranky was upright again and clearing the wreckage. At last, all the engines were free.
Oh, thank you. What would I do without you, Cranky?
I had to be rescued before I could help you, but I never thought it would be done by a couple of small engines. Thank you. I'll never be rude again. However, you two mites are in my way, so move over.
That's bugging us!
Don't move, you're still coming up to the boy kisser.
Whoa, not again!
It was a busy day at the docks. All the engines were working hard, pushing and pulling freight cars about. One morning, Percy was late. Cranky the Crane was quick to criticize him.
These ships can't be kept waiting. They have important cargo. If they miss the tides, they will be delayed at the docks. You should look up the ships and show more respect. You are, after all, only little.
We just have too much work.
Then perhaps a fucking lorry should do your job.
Percy was shocked. He told the other engines what Cranky had said.
Despicable,
snorted James.
We bastards run this place.
But what if a lorry does arrive?
I'm afraid it did, along with 2 more. Cranky was delighted.
Hey, you down there. Your job's done now. These lorries are taking over. One of them wants to talk to you.
The lorry was very rude.
What's that steaming lump of shit doing here? Be off with you, dumbass.
Steaming scrap iron. A steaming scrap iron of shit. Ah!
A little later, Percy met Thomas and James. Another lorry was being rude to them. Then he saw Percy.
Oh look, it's a fat fucking chud on wheels. Be off with you. You'll be scrapped.
Huh, what an insufferable little prick.
Bust my balls, what a horrid lorry.
Exclaimed Thomas.
If he ever comes back, I'll show him what's for.
The next engine to meet a lorry was Toby.
Well, well, well. No wonder this railway's a mess. You belong in a museum, not working in a quarry.
I might look old, but fuck you. Also, I'm really useful.
Useful? Useful? Just you tootle awful timer.
Toodle?
Spluttered Toby.
Come along, Toby.
Interrupted his driver.
Don't bother to argue with him. We'll go to the flour mill instead.
But when they arrived at the flour mill, Toby was surprised to see yet another lorry.
Oh my god. What do you do here?
The 3 of us are doing your work now. You're too slow.
The foreman spoke to Toby's driver.
I'm sorry, but times are a-changing, I'm afraid. You fucking dumbass.
Toby might be old,
replied his driver,
but he's reliable. Come on, Toby. We'll go to the farms. They'll still use us.
Toby trundled sadly away.
Bitch.
His railway ran through a narrow gorge, but vehicles had to tackle a steep and dangerous road. When Toby arrived, he saw the lorry from the quarry again. It was loaded with rock.
That lorry's in trouble,
thought Toby. And he was. The driver was thrown clear.
Stupid son of a bitch,
he muttered. The wrecked lorry was taken to the docks. Percy looked at the wrecked lorry.
What's this lump of steaming scrap iron?
I'll be back, so you can wipe that shit-eating grin off your smoke box.
Said Percy, and wheezed him loudly. Then Butch, the breakdown vehicle, arrived. He was towing the lorry from the flour mill.
What happened?
Asked Toby's driver.
This fucking dumbass overloaded on flour and exploded.
Not very useful now, are you?
Said Toby. Replied the lorries. Then James whistled excitedly.
They're bringing in the 3rd lorry on a barge. What happened to that one?
Mr. Lorry here just, drank too much coke and drove off the pier. He should be lobotomized.
Later, Thomas arrived. He looked at the 3 lorries and laughed.
Oh, looky cookie. The Brothers Grimm. Smashed, sunk, and pegged.
The lorries didn't return. And now the engines work harder than ever to make sure that they never do. Gordon was feeling grumpy. This was making James cross.
Why are you complaining all the time?
Because I'm a big blue engine who knows everything. I get to complain whenever I want. You're just a small red engine with ideas above your station.
I don't see any.
Any what, you bastard?
Ideas above the station. The sky is completely empty.
Like your smoke box, Percy.
Laughed James.
Okay,
but Gordon was still grumpy.
One day, I'll show you what a big engine like me really can do.
What can a big engine really do?
Not talk to little green bastards for a start.
Replied Gordon. Then he puffed away.
Oh, man.
Later that day, Sir Topham Hatt went to see him.
Gordon, you'll be making a run with an MG Express to our new McDonald's drive. New station.
Why can't Henry do it? He likes idling at stations and smoking weed.
You will do as you are told.
So Gordon did. But he was still unhappy, and he grew sick too.
It's about time you get to the works, you fat cow. You're constipated.
At last, they approached the new station. Gordon was impressed, but his mind soon changed.
What a bullshit view! People should get to see me, and I should get to see Sir Topham Hatt's wife!
And he wheezed angrily. Gordon was happy when it was time to leave,
Now you can really enjoy your run, as long as your pipes will let you.
said his driver.
Come on, I could go faster than this. Sick? Me? I'm never sick.
But Gordon began to feel more feeble. His driver and fireman inspected the damage.
You've broken off one of your joints as a dildo, Gordon. Now you have to go to the works to get it repaired.
Gordon was still fuming when James came to collect his coaches.
Well, well, well. So much about anything. You got too puffed up in your boiler, so it serves you right.
When Gordon returned from the works a few days later, he was still boasting.
I'm the finest engine on the island of Sodor. Probably the finest in the world!
Come on, Gordon. We're going to the opening of the McDonald's Army station.
Then there was trouble. As Gordon approached the new station, neither his driver or fireman could apply the brakes. Something had jammed. Gordon's driver had reduced the steam, but Gordon was still going too fast.
Oh my god! Fuck! Help me! Please!
Well, Gordon, I know you wanted a panoramic view, but this is not the way to achieve it.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Oh, my lungs. Oh, all of my wheels are...
When Gordon was repaired again, he took Sir Topham Hatt to the new station for its second official opening. This time, he arrived safely, and everyone clapped and cheered as he pulled out. He pulled in. Sir Topham Hatt spoke to him.
Your panoramic view is here to stay, but I trust you'll see through it from the safety of your own range, won't you, Gordon?
Thomas the Bastard engine was working in the coal yard. He was covered in the crack from the inner city.
We can't clean you up tonight, Thomas. There's a problem with the hose pipe.
Balls,
said Thomas.
A bath will make me feel much better. The others are sure to say that I look stupid.
But the other engines were too busy arguing to recognize Thomas. James was shit-talking the most.
I deserve a new coat of paint. Sir Topham Hatt says I'm the pride of the line and...
Oh, shit. We're all the pride of the line.
It was like this whole day.
Confided Percy to Thomas.
James is getting a new coat of paint, and he won't stop boasting about
Why,
it.
James? I'm the one that deserves a new coat of paint. Look at me!
I'd rather not,
replied James.
You're not a pleasant sight and wouldn't understand the needs of a really important engine.
Thomas was pissed. Next morning, as James was being repainted, Henry had an accident.
If you can't push cars properly, Henry, why not talk to a tree instead? You know how much you like the forest.
As a matter of fact, you red son of a bitch, the Fat Controller is expecting the island for trees that are too close to the line. He's worried they might cause trouble.
Pah!
laughed James.
If I came upon a tree, I just push it aside.
Huh, really? I'd like to see that.
Soon James was showing off his paintwork.
Make way for an important engine.
You wouldn't feel important if one of those big-ass trees fell on you. You would get your ass
Rubbish!
hurt. You hear me?
It wouldn't dare.
You should be careful, James. Trees will fuck you and call you a good boy.
Oh, please. Now, if you'll excuse me, Sir Topham Hatt needs me to pull the express.
And he huffed away. But James was wrong.
You must go to the yards and catch an important goods train, James. It's very heavy, so be careful.
But sir, I've just been repainted. Can't Thomas and Percy do it? They're dirty and like working with freight cars.
Really useful engines, George, argue.
So James didn't. By the time James arrived at the yards, the weather had changed for the worse.
Your collar's nice, James. Pity about your face, though.
James ignored them and set off. Soon they came to a hill, and his driver knew that they would be in for a difficult time. An old tree close to the track was being blown by the strong winds, and the rain had weakened the slope. All of a sudden, the tree moved.
Oh, help!
Cried James.
Go away!
But of course the tree couldn't. James tried to reverse away from the tree, but his train was too heavy. Then he heard a whistle. James felt embarrassed and worried that Thomas would laugh at him. But Thomas didn't. He knew that this was no time for teasing.
Beep beep, I'm ready,
whistled Thomas.
So am I,
replied James.
As ready as I'll ever be.
They were just in time. Later, James spoke to Thomas.
Percy and Terence were so right to warn me. Thank you for rescuing me, Thomas.
Oh, that's all right. We engines must pull together, no matter the weather.
Just then, Edward bustled in.
The fat fuck thinks you're both brave engines. Thomas, you're gonna have a new coat of paint. And James, Topham says that tomorrow you'll pull the expresso's breath.
Everyone was very happy. Un día de verano, Thomas y Percy estaban holgazaneando en la estación cuando llegó el autobús Bertie.
Have you noticed something? Beep beep.
What sort of something?
Fat Hat, you dumbass. He seems different.
I did see him staring at the clouds this morning. I wonder why.
The reason was simple. It was Lady Hat's birthday, and Sir Topham Hatt got a new outfit.
It's perfect for my birthday. You look splendid, Topham dear.
I'll wear the finest hat just for you. Your birthday is a great occasion.
It is, so don't be late.
Don't worry, my dear. I shall be spick and span and right on time.
Later that day, Sir Topham Hatt had changed into his new suit.
You look fine, sir. You best be going.
Indeed. The engines are busy, so I'll take my car.
Is it reliable?
Certainly,
said Sir Topham Hatt. But it wasn't. As he sped along, he saw a large hole in the road. He tried to stop, but it was too late.
Bother. Good job at my tires, Judge. If I change it now, my suit will get dirty, and that will never do.
Just then, he heard Caroline.
I have to change my wife's birthday party, and I cannot be late. Please give me a lift.
I'll try, sir.
But Caroline didn't like going fast.
I'm hot. My
engine will overheat.
And it did.
Told you so.
Bother.
Then he heard a loud whistle. It was George, the steamroller. George was cross when he saw Caroline.
Call yourself a car? You're a disgrace to the road. Find yourself a scrapyard and go fuck yourself.
Caroline spluttered in fury. George's driver was more polite.
Can I be of assistance, sir?
Only if you can get me to my wife's birthday party.
Well, I take you to Thomas. He's just down the goddamn line.
Much obliged. I'll send you for help. Stay there.
George was enjoying rolling along the lane, but not Sir Topham Hatt. Oil splashed everywhere. Worse was to follow.
Help! Something snapped.
He veered out of control. Topham fell in the shitwater not too far away from Thomas.
Good fucking gibbet. Bother.
Thomas had never seen Topham in such a mess before.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, please. Get me to the station as fast as you can.
I'm afraid our firemen have taken ill.
Then I shall be your fireman.
Thomas was excited. Topham had to work hard. Coal dust and smut flew everywhere. At last, they reached the station. Sir Topham Hatt looked at the clock.
Just in time.
He hurriedly picked up a huge bunch of flowers.
Good luck, fat man,
called Thomas. Sir Topham Hatt's wife was waiting for him. As the clock struck 3, there stood Sir Topham Hatt. Tired, but triumphant. He gave his wife the flowers.
Well, thank you, my dear. I knew this was my special birthday party, but I didn't know it was a fancy dress.
Everyone laughed. And then they all got lit.